football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
And he takes this from inside 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Dropping back. It's Pine. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down.
Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down.
The receiver makes the catch.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the...
He's got it, enough for a first down. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first
touchdown, Falcons, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Chapman. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
And now the handoff.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, You throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He escapes the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's in the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes their way on the field. Trying to find some room. It's Briggs. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Pittman. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass.
Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away from just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk Bowling Green has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Dropping back, it's Pine. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll run it here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down with the veteran quarterback
shows off that trademark arm strength.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
They mix it up with a run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Falcons. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Southern Mississippi, set.
Bringing it out, it's Chapman. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Looking deep downfield with the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
He's looking deep again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Bowling Green's offense retakes the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Breaking free at the 35.
They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Now here he goes.
And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone.
He'll hand it off. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll ride the back again here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Handoff to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Pine. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the punt team now on to kick it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He fires it down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Over the middle, it's Chapman. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Grab down the middle, it's Chapman. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Golden Eagles have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the offense has it and still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chapman. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And the Falcons' offense is back out there now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Pulls it in. It's Garcia. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. To throw. It's Pine. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Looking to throw. It's Pine. Complete with a running back on his 4th down play. He's tackled quickly. Yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Pop over the middle. It's McMillan. Touchdown, Bowling Green. A great catch and run for 6. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Bringing it out. It's Briggs. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Pine. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job at getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Briggs. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. Kirk Bowling Green has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
34, Southern Mississippi.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Bowling Green's offense retakes the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time.
Looking for some space. It's McMillan.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Pine. The pass rush closing in. Picks up the first and is still going. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to run it in on first and goal.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Looking for a man. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Southern Mississippi, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Golden Eagles will crank up the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game,
it is intercepted. He could go.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they got down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field.
Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperate. And he is wide open for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And he's got it with a two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the offense will just take a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national